Hello, everyone. I'm here to talk about a topic that's been very interesting to me lately. It's about car prices and how are they different from like PSA to an SGC to a degree to a Beckett's to how does the company that it gets encapsulated in determine the actual worth of the card? Because it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make logic to me. So let's say you take a 1952 um, Mickey Mantle. You put it in a PSA slab. PSA says it's a 7. Okay, sweet. That's pretty good for a 1952 Mickey Mantle. Or let's go with my favorite team, the Red Sox. In 1960, Carl Yastrzemski. You put that in a PSA, it comes out a 7. You take that same exact card and you put it in an SGC. SGC says it's a 7. All right. Now I know different companies grade a little bit different. No matter what they say they grade all about the same. But we all know that's bull. It's human. It's human. It's opinion. The grading number is an opinion of what a card is. So, or even let's say they take that description. It's a 7 in PSA. SGC. It's a you do Beckett. It's a 7, and you do degree. It's an 8. All right, so you got four companies grading the same exact card got different numbers. And like we said, grading companies are opinions, nothing more. It's opinion on what the card they think the card is. Now, a lot of us in the business, the hobby, have been saying grade the card, not or I appeal. Pay the card what you think the card is worth compared to what the actual what's the card worth. I appeal. Card not the grade. Card not the grade. No matter what. So how can you determine like theoretically you're paying for the company, so you're paying what if PSA says that that 1960 Carl Yastrzemski tops Carl Yastrzemski rookie card rookie is a 7 and an SGC says it's a 6. You're paying for PSA to say it's a 7. You're paying more for them to say it's a 7. You're paying what now? It's $25 a card, and you're waiting 8 months. But SGC, you're paying $15, and they're saying it's a 6, but it's the same exact card. So a PSA say PSA 7 is $150, and the SGC 6 is 125. Like you're paying but it's the same exact card. So theoretically, that card should be 100 and say $40. That card should be worth because you got one company that's paying 125, 100, and the other one 150. Theoretically, that card should be worth about $140, give or take. We say in the hobby, the card, not the grade. We seem to be paying for company. We're willing to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for the same exact card. The same exact card can be graded different in another company. The same card. You're gonna pay Michael Jordan is his rookie card. People will pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for his rookie card in like say a PSA 9. But if it was an SGC 9, they're gonna pay the $200 or whatever, 300, whatever the lower end. But it's the same exact card. Broke it. Say the person broke it out of PSA. and submit it to the SGC. You just lost money because you're going to a more or less company. So theoretically, you're not paying for a card. You're paying the company. You're paying what company graded, which is giving these card companies power. You're not paying for the card. I mean, I'm trying to make this make sense. To me, it just doesn't make sense. So we're no matter how much we say, pay for the card, pay for the card, pay for the card. We're not paying IAPL. We're paying the grading company. We determine what grading company is. We care more about the grading company than we do the card itself. You know, people say, "Oh, I want a Michael Jordan card," and you shouldn't really care what company it's with. SEC, PSA, degree, Beckett's. You should care. You got the Michael Jordan card. You know, you're you shouldn't care. It still means something. It's still worth something, no matter what company that cards that what company grades that card. It shouldn't. The value of that card should not change. Cap what company? Because, like I said, at that point, you're paying for the capitalization company. You're paying for their name to say on it instead of the card itself. Well, my one character card, I just want a Michael Jordan and PSA. You should just want the Jordan. You should just want the Collier scripts. You should just want the Mickey Mantle. It shouldn't matter. But then people are going to say, well, investment retail. Again, so now you're looking at what company is, what company graded it, not the card itself. You're looking at the return of what the company is going to be able to invest in. Not you're actually investing in a grading card company. You're not investing with that card because that card can be graded in all other companies. And yes, you'll lose money, but there you go. You're investing in the grading card company, not the. If you were truly invested money in the card, it shouldn't matter what grading company is. Hopefully I'm making sense. To me, it's logic and common sense in my head. If we care so much about we want the card, it shouldn't matter what that card, what casing that card is. Another one. Uh, why should Paige Becker card? New one, a lot of people know. You take her. So let's say let's take the 2025, 26 Don Russ. I submit it to say degree grading. Let's say I think the card is worth $150. All right. It shouldn't matter if that card is in a degree card case capsule and degree. It shouldn't matter if it's in a SGC. It shouldn't matter if it's in a Beckett. It shouldn't matter if it's in a PSA. If I feel that card is worth $150, that's the value of the card. Not it's $400 because it's PSA. It's $200 because it's SGC. It's $100 because it's fucking. It's I mean, because it's Beckett. I get passionate about this stuff. So it's the same, like I said, same exact card. And that card, because I like collecting, and I like collecting that player, that card, no matter what capsule company it's in, it should be worth the same throughout. A lot of the reasons you got PSA, the reason these cards are thousands and thousands of dollars, is because people are paying $25 a card to get it calculated. And then you got PSA goes, oh, so this card's gonna be worth more. We're gonna upcharge you. Really? I just want my card encapsulated. Why are you upcharging me? How? Why you determine the worth of my card? I should be as the owner of the card to determine the worth of my card, the worthy of my card. If people don't want to pay because it's not to them, then that's on them. But I, as the owner of the card, should determine the wealth of that card. Me as the owner. You know, that's what worth is. It's the eye of the holder determines the wealth, not PSA, not SGC, not Beckett, not degree, not none of those. They don't determine the wealth. We, as the card holder, the hobbyist, the collector, determine the wealth of our collection. We've given too much power to these companies. Hence why they've gotten so big. Because we're giving them so much power. We're giving them so investment. We're giving them we say, no, you know what you know how much cards are worth. You know how to grade. You know what to look for. Yeah, you're right. They probably know what to look for. You're probably right. They get trained for that. But that same exact card that's in a PSA 9, same exact card, an SGC, there should not be thousands and thousands of dollars difference. It should still be worth or very close worth the same amount of what doesn't not it should be very close to what it's worth to the person that holds that card, no matter what casement it's in. I mean, I know there's gonna be people that are gonna be throwing, we get rotten tomatoes thrown at me, whatever. Like how Greg, Midlife Sports says, I'm gonna get the tomatoes thrown at me. I'm gonna get so many people that disagree with me. Whatever, you're gonna disagree with me, but sit down and actually think about it logically. You're paying for the grading company. You're not paying for how much that card is actually worth. That card is going to be worth the same to you no matter what encasing or what company you get to encapsulate it. If you feel that card is $150 card raw, and you feel that it goes up to 120, 175 to $200 encapsulated, it should not matter what company encapsulates it. It's going to be a 75 to $200 card because it's encapsulated. I don't know. That's just me. Throw your rotten tomatoes at me. I don't care. I'm just trying to think logic. Hate me. Unsubscribe to me. Unfollow me. But as a personal collector, that's what I think. People, collectors get too worried about what company their card gets encapsulated in. They worry too much. And we're given that worth. We're letting the grading companies say the worth of that card, except for us. We have to come back. We have to say, no, I know it's a PSA 9, but if it's a 9 in any other company, it's still going to be worth the same to me. If it's an 8, and it doesn't matter what company, it's going to be worth the same to me because it's an 8. I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. Again, you know, let me know how you guys, what you guys think. I know I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get Rotten Tomatoes. I know people are gonna they're gonna be confused, but it's really not confusing. It's just common sense. If we care more about the card, if we think the card is worth something, it shouldn't matter what holder it is in. That card's worth to you should remain the same. If it's PSA, SGC, Beckett's, if you feel it's that 8, it shouldn't matter what company has that 8. It should be that worth that much. If the card is 5, it should be that much how much that card's worth to you. We keep preaching. I appeal, and yet we're still letting PSA, SGC, all these trading cards determine the prices of our cards with the market. It doesn't make sense. We're letting dealers do the same thing, you know. So again, let me know what you guys think. Just thinking like common sense. I'll talk to you all later. Hope you guys are having a good day. Peace out. Again, made sense.